you ever wondered why clowns, the figures of fun and laughter, often turn into symbols of terror in our nightmares? This paradox, this unsettling question, is what we're exploring today. We'll traverse the strange world where clowns who are meant to bring joy morph into the very essence of fear. We'll uncover 3 true stories where the painted smiles hid far darker intentions, where the jingling bells rang with sinister undertones. Delve into the eerie world of clowns, where laughter can quickly turn into screams of terror. Our first tale pulls us into the world of an ancient forsaken circus ground known as the Circus of Shadows. This site, once buzzing with laughter and joy, now stands deserted, with the eerie silence of the forgotten past resonating in its every corner. The rusted entrance gate groans under the weight of years, presenting an ominous welcome to the intrepid explorers daring enough to trespass into this forgotten realm. Among those daring souls was of thrill seekers, captivated by curiosity and the lust for an adrenaline rush. Under the cloak of darkness, they set their feet into this desolate place. Their flashlights pierced through the suffocating darkness, revealing the crumbling vestiges of what was once a grand space filled with wonder and excitement. Each beam of light illuminated the decaying circus tents, the forsaken Ferris wheel and the silent carousel, revealing a haunting spectacle. As they wandered deeper into the circus ground, a chill ran down their spines, a sense of unease pervading the air. The wind seemed to carry the faint, ghostly sound of laughter from a bygone era. Their heartbeats quickened, as from the corner of their eyes, they spotted a figure. An odd figure that seemed to blend with the desolate darkness. A figure uncannily resembling a clown. A spectral clown figure that seemed to lurk and exist solely in the shadows, its ghostly grin forever etched on its face. Every step they took, they felt its eyes on them, a spectral voyeur to their fears. Overcome with dread, the group decided to leave, but they were not alone. The ghostly clown had other plans. It followed them back to their homes, manifesting into a sinister presence that induced a series of inexplicable incidents. Strange noises in the dead of night, objects moving on their own, the bone-chilling laughter echoing in the confines of their homes. They were tormented by the spectre they had dared to disturb. The aftermath of their terrifying adventure was a scar that time would never heal. They were marked by the haunting presence of the ghostly clown, a shadow that refused to be banished. Every creak of a door, every flicker of a light, brought back the haunting memories of their reckless venture. They had unwittingly stirred the dormant spirits of the Circus of Shadows, and the price was a lifetime of fear. The thrill seekers learned a harrowing lesson that some shadows are best left undisturbed. They had poked a sleeping beast, and it had woken with a vengeance. Their lives would forever be marred by fear and regret, an eternal reminder of the night at the Circus of Shadows. Our second tale unravels before us in a rather grim fashion, and it revolves around a seemingly innocuous clown doll, a toy whose laughter could freeze the marrow in your bones. Our narrative begins in a picturesque, tranquil hamlet, where a typical family of 4 found themselves inexplicably drawn to a quaint antique shop, its charmingly old-world allure difficult to resist. Nestled amidst dusty artifacts and forgotten knickknacks from bygone eras, their eyes fell upon a brilliantly painted clown doll. It was an antique, its vibrant colors a stark contrast against the faded relics around it. Unbeknownst to them, this magnetic allure was a prelude to a series of eerie nights. Unruffled, they brought the doll home, giving it a place of pride atop their living room mantel. In the initial days, the doll was just another decorative item adorning their home, its painted smile unchanging. As the cloak of night fell, however, the tranquility of their home was disrupted by an eerie sound that ricocheted off the walls, a laughter far removed from any joviality. It was the clown doll, taunting the quiet of the night with its chilling laughter, a sound so unnerving it could make your blood run cold. Days morphed into weeks, and this nocturnal laughter became a routine they dreaded. The uncanny incidents didn't stop at the laughter. The clown doll, it seemed, had a life of its own. It was found in obscure corners of the house, in the dimly lit kitchen, the dusty attic, and even at the foot of their beds, its painted eyes seemingly tracking movements with an unnerving precision. Despite the growing unease, the family tried to brush it off as an overactive imagination. However, the terror escalated. One cold night, their youngest woke up trembling, her screams piercing the silence. She claimed the clown doll had whispered her name. That was the moment they decided they'd had enough. The doll, the harbinger of their fears, had to go. With newfound resolve, they returned to the antique shop, intending to rid themselves of the doll. To their bewilderment, the shop had vanished, replaced by a desolate, empty lot. Left with no other choice, they sealed the doll in a box, burying it deep under the earth in their backyard, hoping to bury their fears with it. The return of their peaceful nights was a welcome relief for the family, yet the laughter of the clown doll, the soundtrack of their nightmares, still echoes in their dreams. Remember, not every object that laughs is intended to bring joy. Sometimes it might just be a harbinger of a terrifying reality, a reality like the laughing nightmare. Our final narration is entwined around a clown, uninvited yet surprisingly present, making an appearance that was nothing short of chilling. Picture this, a radiant summer afternoon, a backyard teeming with vivacious laughter of carefree children, multi-hued balloons performing a playful dance in the gentle breeze, and the intoxicating scent of freshly baked birthday cake permeating the surroundings. The setting of a picturesque birthday party was flawlessly crafted, or so it appeared. As the children reveled in their games and adults engaged in idle chit-chat, a figure began to materialize from the obscure corners of the garden. He was an imposing figure, unusually tall, tottering in his walk, swathed in a medley of vibrant colors. His face was shrouded beneath a heavy layer of chalky white paint, grotesque red lips twisted into a freakishly wide grin. A clown. But there was a catch. No one had invited a clown. As the children, initially beguiled by this unexpected visitor, grouped around him, their faces ablaze with curiosity and wonder. The clown initiated his act, whipping out an array of tricks and oddities from his seemingly abyss-like bag. His performance was bafflingly eccentric and his laughter a tad too deafening, but it was a clown act after all. However, as the afternoon rolled into evening, the clown's behavior started mutating. His tricks grew more violent, his laughter more deranged, and his smile a constant, unmoving stretch. The atmosphere soured quickly, the children's laughter replaced with nervous whispers and the adults sensing the growing unease of the situation. The host, now uneasy and suspicious, confronted the clown. "We didn't hire a clown," he stammered, his voice barely above a whisper. The clown, however, chose to remain silent, his sinister smile a constant. His eyes agglowing. Frantic calls were made to every clown agency within the vicinity, but all echoed the same response. None had dispatched a clown to the party. The police were alerted, but upon their arrival, the clown had mysteriously vanished, evaporated into thin air, leaving behind a trail of discomfort and baffling mysteries. Who he? What was his purpose for coming? Where did he disappear? The air was thick with unanswered questions. The only remnants were a lingering sense of dread, a chilling aftermath of what should have been a joyous performance, now a terrifying ordeal. The party came to a halt, but the memory of the uninvited, enigmatic guest remained. The backyard that was a symphony of giggles and glee had fallen into an unsettling silence. The once buoyant balloons now seemed to sag, burdened by the day's eerie occurrences. The party guests were left with an unforgettable birthday memory, a spine-chilling remembrance of the unexpected, uninvited visitor. These three stories bring us face to face with the horrifying side of clowns, a stark contrast from their usual jovial image. Let's take a quick step back to revisit the tales that have sent shivers down our spines. First, we had The Unsettling Question, a tale that took us into a realm where innocent curiosity led to spine-chilling revelations. The clown, a figure of fun and frolic, morphed into a symbol of dread, the painted face hiding a dark secret, a chilling reminder that appearances can be deceptive. Next, we stepped into The Circus of Shadows, a story that brought forth the eerie side of circuses. The characters we typically associate with laughter and gaiety turned into harbingers of fear, casting long, sinister shadows that played tricks with our minds. And finally, The Laughing Nightmare and The Unwanted Visitor reminded us of the unexpected nature of horror that clowns can bring. The laughter that once brought joy now echoes with terror, and the unexpected visitor, in the form of a clown, brought along an unwanted gift of fear. These narratives have intertwined the element of surprise with the chilling reality of horror, turning the harmless into the horrifying, and making the familiar unfamiliar. They serve as a reminder that fear can lurk in the most unlikely places. Remember, the next time you see a clown, behind the painted smile could lurk an unimaginable terror. Sweet dreams.